The foundation was being laid absent or slightly absent of Black people on All in the Family. So I'm going to turn it over to you, lay down that groundwork for All in the Family, and we'll start the tree from that trunk.
All right, let me just throw in a couple of things just to get the ball rolling here. First of all, understand that the Bunkers are, you could say it's a working class white family that's just barely getting by. You know, Archie Bunker is not happy with his lot in life. You know, there's times when he's like driving a taxi cab. You know, it's a traditional white family, you know, the stay-at-home mom and the very conservative, you know, father of the family. So what I want to get at here is that Archie Bunker is stuck in the middle of this general change in society, and he's not ready for it. This is why we call it conservatives, right? Like, I want things to stay the way they are. I would particularly, it would be better for me if I can improve my lot in life. But this is what Archie Bunker represents. And this particular episode I want to go through right now, it kind of personifies, it symbolizes what I'm saying about this confusion about how you're going to deal with Black people. You got this type of Black people and you got this type of Black people. All in the Family came around in the early 70s, where, remember, we're coming out of civil rights. Like, we're at the tail end of them really trying to break down the Black Panther movement and all of that. So you got two different types of Black people that America's dealing with when you're dealing with the civil rights movement versus the Black Panther movement, right? Archie Bunker doesn't know how to deal with either one of them, right? And he shows that. So this first clip I want to show, I want to highlight a masterful piece of acting that this brother did in this episode. Again, All in the Family is not a Black sitcom, but because it touches on race and attitudes towards race, and that conservative idea that I can't accept the changes that America has taken us to. So this is the first clip that I want to start with.
Hey, roll it.
Let's get this going here. All right, so what we got here in this episode, if I'm not mistaken, the Bunker's refrigerator broke down. And so Archie didn't know how to fix it. So he called some repairmen, right? The repairman is a white guy and a Black guy. The Black guy is played by an actor named Ron Glass. He was famous for his role on Barney Miller. And you saw Ron Glass pop up on a lot of sitcoms, you know, in the mid 70s. But this piece of acting to me was just incredible. So Archie doesn't want to get exploited. Okay, another thing I need to explain here is that in this show, Mike and Archie are arguing about how this situation went. You know how when you talk to people, somebody sees something and somebody else sees something, and they can be two completely different stories. Like, that's not how it happened. So this is how this whole episode is laying out. Archie's telling his side, Mike is telling his side, and somebody is lying. So let's just take a look at this first. I'm setting this up where Ron Glass comes into the scene.